All right, my name's Margit, and I'm half of the Margit Sky Project.
My name is Rod Bandura, and I'm the other half. From Kamloops, BC here. Well, I've been playing around town here for 40 years, I guess. Different bands on and off. And we've been playing together for
I think 14.
14 years together now, I think. So
Something like that.
something like that.
Very cool. Very cool. So being, artists, and you say probably 14 years playing together, many years playing in this region. What kind of experience have you had as artists, specifically playing in the Kamloops area?
Well, in the early 80s, this was quite the town to play in. It was busy, really busy. Like the band that I was playing in, we'd play 6 nights a week, right from 9 o'clock until 2 in the morning. 6 nights a week, Sunday off. And there was the Village, Plaza, Village upstairs and front and back. And there's the Barquet, West Side, they all had entertainment 6 nights a week. And I remember the first time we played Dukes down at the Plaza there. On a Monday night, the first time we played there, it was lined up around the corner to get in. And it was like that on Mondays. It was like that every day, right? It was quite the going concern in the 80s.
When we started playing together, we played often. Not every weekend, but probably 3 or 4 times a month. And then before COVID hit, we were like the 5 years before that, we averaged over 100 shows a year. So for us, because we have a lot of variety in our music, we were able to do quite a bit of traveling. We were on the casino circuit. We played a lot in town. And so then when COVID hit and everything came to a grinding halt, it was a whole new world for us.
Yes.
But, we're doing the odd show right now, and it's been okay. Fun to play when you get to.
It was busy for early part of summer.
Yeah.
And then they went into this next wave, right?
And the smoke.
And then the smoke, and then now the passport dropped off again. Right?
So shows have dropped off again because of that as well, because I guess some of the people that would come can't get in, right?
So I have one tonight out at the Hub, Scotch Creek, and that's it, eh? We have nothing else.
We're the first
books.
Thursday now of every month at the Rock and Firkin.
But that's
it used
it.
to be every Thursday. So.
Okay. Is that just because the amount of attendees per month is,
Because of the passports and stuff, which, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Whether you're vaccinated or not, there's nothing we can do about what's going on in the world. So
Yeah.
just deal with it.
It sounds like probably a lot of different and diverse kind of experiences based on, because you said you play a lot of different types of music.
Yeah, we have quite a bit of variety in our sets. So we're not stuck in one genre, right? Last summer, we put out this album that you have, and so our excitement was watching the title track go to #1 on Sirius XM, the Indigenous Music Countdown. And what is the other station?
NCFI and
NCI, no, that's a
Manitoba,
TV show.
anyways.
NCI FM.
Yeah,
it
that
is.
was right.
So that was big for us, and I made a couple of music videos, learned how to use DaVinci Resolve to make music videos, and that's how we kept ourselves busy last year. And
And this year we did the concert.
we
with
did a big
Hubcast.
concert in Vancouver. This is all through the CD and the concert were through the First Peoples Cultural Council grants. They supported our things we've been doing, and it's been good. Thank
That's
goodness
good.
for them.
Yeah. So looking towards, say, other, businesses, entrepreneurs, people who would be interested in following the same type of path or, the same journey, creative journey, Do you have any advice, any experiences that you went through that
Yes.
stick out and just...
Do whatever you have to do. Fill out grant applications, step out of your comfort zone. I practically live out of my comfort zone doing all this stuff, and it's definitely helped my confidence, because I am actually really shy and a bit of an introvert, but it's brought out it's given me confidence knowing that I can step out of the box and do these things whether my mind wants me to or not, right? Like, just go for it. That's all you can do in these weird times, with funding and stuff like that. Just go for it. Worst they can say is no.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
And that's what they do.
that's what they do. We're learning as we go. And it's about taking the chances.
Yeah.
So
And of course, next year we'd like to tour if we can.
that was going to be this year's grant.
Yeah, that was going to be, it said we did that concert, so. But we would have liked to just gone across and done some reservations, you know.
So that's what we're planning for June.
And then we wouldn't have to charge or anything. We could just donate our time
Yeah.
and travel and do that.
That sounds wonderful.
Well, our thoughts are June, going across Canada. But we're saving, because you're never guaranteed a grant, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with COVID, we're not sure what's going
If
to
we
be
can
panning
even,
out.
yeah.
So
Yeah. Exactly.
Because ideally it would have been last year when the album was out and went to #1 would have been the time to tour, right?
Oh,
But
yeah.
what can you do?
Do you have any advice or experience you wish to share?
If you're a musician, have a day job.
we both do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still chase.
Chase your dreams. Don't
Chase
give
the
up.
dream. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's for the joy of giving a gift, right? Like, no matter where we're playing, no matter how many or how few people there are, watching somebody enjoy what you're doing is just, it's the best feeling ever. So
Yeah.
just go for it.
Doesn't matter if there's 10 people or.
Or 1,000.
Yeah.
1,000.
Is there such a thing?
1,000.
Lastly, being musicians, do you wish that there was any kind of programming or support or resources locally that you could reach out to, or that you think other people could benefit from?
Oh, that's a tough one. Because there is the Kamloops Art Council, but I don't know if they help local musicians or not. I know for us, because Rod's Indigenous, the band, when you apply through the First Peoples Cultural Council, and they're supported by the BC Arts Council, the band has to be 50% Indigenous. So when we have our full band, our drummer's also Indigenous.
Yeah.
And when we play as a duo, it's this side, right? So the support's there for that. Locally, I am unsure. I actually have never pursued that, and that's a good one. That's going on my list.
Yeah. That's part of, what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to kind of feel out. When I kind of put forward the idea of actually launching a full-on project, I applied for some funding, I applied for some grants, and the entire time when I was writing it, it was all my perspective. And although most of that is general enough to be true, it's still important for me to reach out to the other artists and see what is everyone's perspective. So a large part of what I aim to do with funding in the future is to provide supports and programming and education or opportunities. So I'm just, listening and trying to learn from others' experiences on, what they might wish had been available, or what could benefit moving forward.
I guess, I mean, one thing that could be done is maybe a web page that somebody could go to, and, there'd be advice and lists and contacts and stuff like that. And isn't that, you're kind of doing that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, slowly. You know, that's the goal, is to make it accessible and available. So, you know, it's not like it's hidden behind a workshop, you know, membership, or, you know, it's, the goal is to make it so that anyone who's maybe, you know, a struggling artist or a struggling musician who's trying to, you know, start something up, they might be able to find a resource on budgeting, or, you know, fund management.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work, but it's a long journey that I'm hoping will slowly.
I'll tell
together.
you something that I think the biggest challenge for me personally is we're not getting any younger, especially you.
I know.
And
Especially today.
Especially today. Happy birthday. I think my biggest challenge, being in my late 50s, was the computer. And, you know, we didn't use them when we were kids, right? And navigating my way through some of the grant applications and stuff, there's been a few little hissy fits. Just, it was hard.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I've learned a lot that way, and the computer isn't my thing at all. I'd rather not be sitting there, but there's no way I could afford to do have somebody do it for me. So
Yeah.
forced into it kind of thing.
Okay.
Because he practices guitar while I'm sitting at the computer. Turn that thing down.
That is all the questions I have. Is there anything you'd like to share or say while we're here?
I think this is great.
Yeah. And I did.
What a great idea.
And it was nice that George had that market too for the summer. Last year was really fun. You were there last year too,
Yes,
right?
I was.
Yeah, last year was good. This year was a little shaky with the smoke and the other
Yeah.
location, and
The evacuees,
yeah, so
bit of a roller coaster for them. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
but yeah, thank you for doing this.
yeah.
Yeah, I hope that there will be more luncheons or, you know, networking events available in the future, because this isn't something I want to stop. It's, you know, that building community is a large part. And I think it's probably the most important step, honestly. You know, when I'm thinking about this project and what I want it to be, it wouldn't be anything without community. It wouldn't be anything without the artists that are participating. So building up that network, that connection between one artist and another, or one artist and a potential mentor, or so on and so forth. Like that's the foundation.
For the younger artists too, if they're thinking of grant applications, they kind of have to have a mentor or somebody they can talk to about it. And our mentor has been Doug Perry, our producer, has been amazing. So that's something for them to have in the back of their minds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Thank you.
So thanks for having us.
Yes.
Thank you very much.